And we are back for episode 3 of the Grand Theft Auto Vice City Definitive Edition push-up playthrough. I have my lovely co-host right next to me, and we're ready to go for this next mission.
Diaz was pleased and would like to meet you again.
Is that a good thing?
Of course, although I'm starting to think that Diaz was responsible for our unfortunate loss.
What makes you say that?
One does not wave accusations at a man like Diaz. I'm merely thinking out loud. No matter. I have a proposal that you could profit
I don't have time to run more errands, Cortez.
I would have thought a man with such dangerous dates would be hungry for opportunities. Please, Tommy, at least hear me out.
Go on.
I have a buyer for a piece of military hardware that is being taken through town. Pick it up for me. And once you get it, I want you to call me immediately. Ben?
For this mission, Tommy is tasked with stealing a tank. And there are 2 ways to do this. One is to wait for the convoy to stop by this corner store, or you can just do the speedrunning tactic that we're going to do right here.
Convoy, halt! What's up with the gunner?
Don't know, sir. We're taking enemy fire!
After doing things the fast way, we got a little smashy on our way taking the tank to the lockup. After having a little too much fun, we dropped the tank off at the lockup, and that's another one in the books.
Tommy, this is Donald Love. Donald, this here is Tommy Vercetti, the latest gunslinger to come to these parts. Now, Donald, you just shut up and listen, and you might learn something. Now, nothing brings down real estate prices quicker than a good old-fashioned gang war. Except maybe a disaster like a biblical plague or something, but that may be going too far in this case. You getting this down, you four-eyed prick? Now, recently a gang lord died. You disguise yourself and head on down and crash the funeral. Mix it up, and then hightail it. You getting this down, Donald? Oh, that ought to put the coyote in the chicken coop, huh? And then we'll just sit back and watch the prices tumble.
After deriding Rockstar for giving the real-life American oligarchy too many ideas, we got Tommy a change of clothes and made our way to the funeral parlor. Once there, we pulled out All Reliable, we M60'd this guy a question, and got out of Little Haiti and paid our friend Kent Paul a visit.
Alright, Mus, I'm gonna save your Vera, mate.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know that wanker Diaz, the Buglemaster? He's got your boy Lugs. Word is your mate tried to jump him, didn't jump high enough, if you know what I mean.
Where did he take him?
Alright,
In plain
lads.
English.
Keep your party on. They got him across town to the junkyard. Bloody hell, you nutter!
It seems our friend Mr. Lance Van Stans got himself into a little bit of a pickle, so we fought our way through the junkyard to save him.
Thank you. There goes my careful planning blown to shit. Thanks to you. You screwed up real good, Lance.
He killed my brother. What do you expect me to do, mow his lawns?
We're gonna have to take out that prick Diaz before he takes us out. You okay to use a gun?
Sure, I guess. Nice to see you too.
Let's get out of here.
We hopped in this garbage truck to take our bestest friend in the whole wide world to the hospital. Surely he'll repay us for saving his life at some point, right? We drove our trash truck with 4 flat tires to the hospital and dropped Lance off, and that's another mission pass.
Get patched up and meet me on the bridge to Star Island, okay?
Okay, I got you.
We hopped in the Vice City News helicopter and headed for the bridge so we could deal with Diaz once and for all.
I got us some cannons in the trunk.
Holy shit, where'd you get all this stuff?
been saving for a rainy day. You like?
Yeah, I like.
Called him a sweaty. You going back home this summer? Boss's right-hand man. I can't either. He steals the money back.
We worked our way to the front door where I attempted an old school speedrunning trick that allows you to run right through this wall, but apparently they fixed it in the definitive edition, or I could just be doing it wrong. Anyway, we have to go the long way. After clearing all the gooners on the outside, we made our way inside the mansion to confront Diaz.
Diaz! I've come to take over your business!
Tommy, you betrayed me, you idiot! I'm gonna kill you real soon! You murdering bastards! You stupid pricks! My beautiful house! Look what you've done to it!
This is for my brother!
I trusted you, Tommy. I would have had you made.
Say goodnight, Mr. Diaz.
And with that mission complete, we open up what makes up the bulk of Grand Theft Auto Vice City: property acquisition and management.
Oh, we gotta redecorate this place. We gotta make it look older. I can't stand this look. Tommy, what do you say? What do you say we put a bar in?
You're my lawyer, Rosenberg, not my interior decorator. Got it? Listen to me. The time to take over this town is now. It's all out there waiting for us.
We need to start seizing territory and let Vice City know we're the new players in town. You know what I'm saying?
What you need is a legitimate front, Tommy. Real estate. It's never done me no harm.
We need to start using some muscle, or we can kiss all that hard work goodbye. Local business know Diaz is dead, and they're refusing to pay protection.
Oh, we could try bribery.
Bribery? Screw bribery. I'll show you how to make them scared. I'll be back here in 5 minutes.
We made our way to the mall where we started chainsawing all of these windows, before realizing that you can just shoot them to make this go a lot faster. At one point I did change clothes so that I could lose my wanted level just to make this a little bit easier. As I progressed, security guards trailed me to this record shop. We asked if they had Mojo Nixon. They said no, he don't work here. So I said if you ain't got Mojo Nixon, then your windows could use some fixin'.
Good. Destroyed. Versetti, remember the name. My store, my wonderful store.
I know I said it earlier, but after this mission, now is when we can get into the real meat of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. As I was exploring the mall, I witnessed Vice City's finest turn into stormtroopers while taking this call from Avery Carrington.
I'll get you later.
Later, Avery.
He's mine. I'll get him.
Oh, what are you looking at? Yo, you better watch yourself. Yo, step off.
Circumstances force a hasty departure, amigo.
What's the problem?
The French want their missile technology back, and after that last incident, I feel it is time to find safer harbors.
Wouldn't it be safer to fly?
I'd be dead before I reach check-in. Besides, I need to get my merchandise out of the country.
Need another gun?
You, my friend, are worth 10 guns.
We spend the rest of this mission shooting all sorts of bad guys while defending the yacht.
Port side! Port side! Debris up ahead!
Tomas, you have protected and served me well. And now you must leave us before we reach the open seas. I will lower my personal launch. Keep it, my friend. A token of my gratitude.
Thank you, Colonel.
One more request. While I'm away, could you keep an eye on Mercedes for me?
I think she could look after herself, but sure, I'll keep an eye out.
Gracias, amigo. Hasta luego.
Adios, amigo.
And with that, Cortez leaves town, and we move on to our next set of missions. One thing I will never understand about this game is why they made a game where the map is 90% water, and then made it so your character can't swim.
What's the problem?
Some bars refusing to pay. They reckon they're protected by a local gang of thugs. But don't worry, Tommy. I can handle it.
You call this handling it? You two, off your asses. Let's go.
We arrived at the bar ready to shoot first and ask questions later before finding out who was supplying these guys in the first place.
Your protection needs a little more protection.
Ah, hell, not again. I don't need this crap. These idiots operate out of DVP security around the block. You guys just sort it out amongst yourselves.
I'll be seeing you later.
Yeah, whatever.
We took out the guys stationed at this post, and then something exploded and I have no idea why. Then we got ourselves into a little chase sequence. Along the way, we discovered the science of chain reactions before hopping into a different car to continue our chase. We introduced this guy to Newton's laws of physics before taking both of them out. Back at the mansion, we received a little bit of an angry phone call from Mr. Lance Van Stans.
Tommy, we gotta talk about stuff.
What's the problem, Lance?
It's you, my friend. I feel you're not giving me a fair slice. And more than that, you've been embarrassing me in front of the boys. I can't have that.
Lance, it ain't like that. You've been making mistakes.
Tommy, I'm not your message boy. I'm not your running boy.
Lance, don't screw up and we won't have any problems. I screw up, you can lay into me anytime.
Tommy, I done everything for you. You treat me like a fool. Don't do that.
Lance, I won't rip you off or stab you in the back, okay? Just take it easy. This is tough enough without you getting all emotional on me. Trust me. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you, Tommy, but I can't take this much more.
Lance, don't be like this. Now I'm warning you. Do you hear me? Just relax. Take a few days off, okay? I'll talk to you.
You moron! What were you thinking? Do you realize what this means? We could all be
I don't know, the timer must have got screwed. That place was wired to go up like a firework factory. And somebody tipped off the cops, but everything
What's the
fell
problem,
apart.
fellas?
Mike was supposed to torch someplace in the mall, but he screwed the fuses, and now the cops are crawling all over it. We gotta get our stuff and get out of here.
Relax, both of you. Let me think for a second. Tommy Vercetti just doesn't cut and run. The cops are going to be going over that building with a fine-tooth comb, right? But that takes time. We got to go in and torch that place ourselves.
Yeah, but
No one but a cop could get within a mile of that place.
So we go as cops. We got to get uniforms, and we're going to need a squad car. All thanks to you, Mike.
I'm sorry.
I got it. All we gotta do is lure the cops in with the finger, put them in a lockup, and jump them.
Good plan. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, Lance, let's get the cops' attention.
Thanks to Mike being a useless dickhead, now we have to go through this whole convoluted scheme just to complete our goals. Thanks, Mike.
You guys ever catch any criminals?
After what felt like an eternity of trying to get their attention, we finally got him in the garage so we could pull an Agent 47 on him.
Ooh, fits perfectly.
Bit tight around the crotch, though.
Oh yeah, mine too, mine too.
Instead of grabbing a cop car, it was time to do a little bit of speed running. So we ran to the west and hopped in this helicopter and just flew straight to the mall. We strategically parked our helicopter next to this southeastern door and ran in so that we would be right next to the cafe.
Okay, timers are set. 5 seconds and ticking.
5 seconds! We got to get the hell out of here!
By setting up this mission how we did, it allows us to just hop in the helicopter and fly back to the mansion without having to deal with a 5-star wanted level police chase.
Tommy, it's me, Lance. Keep your mouth shut there, Tommy, because I ain't got no time to talk. I ain't interested in what you gotta say. Why should I be? You don't care about me, do you? You gotta look after me a bit better. Give me a spare slice, you know? Hey, Tommy, man, look, hey, I'm sorry. It's just that people patronize me all my life, treat me like a little kid. My brother would do that. Please, man, don't do that. I gotta go.
And that is going to do it for this episode. Next time, we're going to start helping out all of the gangs of Vice City. But if you enjoyed this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.